Welcome back. We're back to school. Can be a whole bunch of new stressors, especially what's been going on in 2020. So maybe there's a natural way to help treat some of the stress in the form of what's called CBD. Here to talk about CBD and how it can help you. Joining us now on our 702 Communications line. 702 Communications, keeping us connected. We've got Vivian Fellman from Coda Organics. Vivian, good morning. Welcome back to the show. It's great to see you.
Good morning, Chris. Good to see you.
So talk about maybe for people that aren't familiar with CBD, what is it? Like, how do you use it?
Absolutely. So CBD is short for cannabidiol. It is one of the natural compounds extracted from cannabis plant. When people heard about cannabis plant, they thought, oh gosh, it's marijuana. But in reality, there is also hemp plant. So in hemp plant, the CBD has a lot of what we call it's very abundant, and the THC, which is usually the compound that people worry about, is less than 0.3%. So it's totally safe to consume hemp CBD products, and it's not going to give you the high because the THC is so low, and some products actually THC-free product. And the CBD is anti-inflammatory, anti-anxiety. It works really well with our receptors in our central nervous system, immune system, to regulate stress, sleep, appetite, motion, and another thing is inflammation. So the funny thing is, we didn't even know that we actually produce our own cannabinoids, CBD and THC, just 2 out of 114 cannabinoids found in hemp plant. We produce 2 cannabinoids. One is called anandamide, another one is called 2-AG. Anandamide is responsible for activating the CB1 receptors, which are controlling our feeling, appetite, sleep, and 2-AG is another cannabinoid that's responsible for activating the receptors in our immune system, which are regulating the inflammation. So sometimes because of trauma, stress, that's the #1 reason, and aging, and just all sorts of stress externally, causing us not producing enough those cannabinoids. Hence, you start feeling anxious and pain, cannot go to sleep. That's why you take what's produced by the plant to supplement you're not producing enough internally in your body to reduce the inflammation and reduce the anxiety.
So if it takes off some of the edge from the anxiety, I mean, does it totally mellow me out, or am I still be able to, go through my day, be normal, but I just don't have that anxious vibe?
No, it's totally just calm your mind, get rid of those nerves. The jitters will put you on the edge. You just stay calm through the day. You're not going to feel drowsy or tired, things like that. Just feel really, really in the zone.
And you've got a great story. If you want to share maybe your story, what got you onto CBD, or maybe you've got some other just testimonials from your store that you want to share.
Absolutely. So I started my CBD journey actually almost 2 years ago. I was trying to find a way to get rid of my panic attacks. When I had my youngest son Patrick 4 years ago, we spent 4 weeks in NICU in Minneapolis Masonic Children's Hospital. That 4 weeks in NICU time just really took away my gave me a lot of stress physically and mentally. When we got home to Fargo, I suddenly, out of nowhere, my hands are just like shaking. I was sweating a lot. I was having a hard time to breathe. And I went to see my doctor. Unfortunately, the blood test result all came back normal. So she said, I cannot prescribe you anything, but maybe you want to look into herbal supplements. So that was like end of 2018. I started seeing CBD pop in the news and say it's anti-anxiety, can help with PTSD, a lot of good benefits. So I started looking into that and did more research and found the product, started using it on January 16 last year. Since day one, I use CBD oil till now. I haven't had any panic attacks, which is amazing, and it really helped me to function daily. And now I just use the CBD regularly to manage my stress. I don't have any pain, fortunately, but we do have a lot of clients are dealing with chronic pain, arthritis, all sorts of health issues. It's really amazing to see, you give them the product and next day you get a text message from them or email from them and say, hey, Vivian, thank you so much for the product you recommended. It really helped me tremendously. So that's why I'm so passionate about to talk about it. And thank you guys so much for giving me these opportunities to be on your show to talk about it, because it does really have a lot of benefits, and it's a natural compound. It's, it doesn't give you, those side effects that the drugs, the medication will give you. It's really a good supplement for our daily life.
So your symptoms seem to be fairly acute. You started taking CBD, and did it change overnight? Did it take a couple weeks? I mean, how fast do you typically see results?
Great question. For me, it didn't change overnight. I used probably for about a week or 2 weeks and start notice the difference. And for some time, CBD really responds differently to different body. I've had clients, they felt relief immediately. I've also had clients, it took them a couple of weeks to get the level they are looking for. While we always advise that you need to be consistent when you start using CBD, and just give a little faith and kind of experiment to play with the dosage, because everybody's dosage could be different. It really doesn't matter whether you're a man or woman, or how old are you, how much you weigh. It really comes down to how severe your condition is. So, for example, I have high anxiety. I have 2 young children to manage, especially during this back to school season. I take a CBD. Sometimes I'll take 3 times a day or 4 times a day. Really depends on how I was feeling. And my husband, his anxiety level is way less than mine. He's a big guy, very handsome, and he only takes a quarter of the CBD oil every day. So it's just really, you have to experiment around that.
Great stuff. If people want to reach out to you and just ask you some questions or stop by your store, how do they get a hold of you?
Absolutely. So we have our brick and mortar located on the southwest corner of 32nd Avenue, 25th Street. If you see Starbucks and then Jimmy John's, and you will see Coda Organics. And we also have an online appearance at codaorganics.com. We do have an online store. You can always order online. We do curbside pickup, in-store pickup, free shipping, free delivery, whatever you need. And if you have any questions, wanted to talk about CBD, but you don't want to come to the store, feel free to give us a call at 701-203-3018.
Vivian, great stuff. Always great to have you, and we look forward to seeing you soon, okay?
Thank you. You take care, Chris.
Thank you. You too. All right, stay with us. We got a lot more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.